Today we're going to take a look at the Maxpedition Compact Range Bag. This is something that's been out for a little while now, and ever since they were even talking about putting these out, I have been wanting one of these. And I'll tell you what, I have not been disappointed. I've had this bag now for over a month. I've used it in a number of courses and going to the range, and this bag is just exceptional, as is all of Maxpedition's products. Of course, first off, we have just the Maxpedition logo stitched right into the bag itself. It's 1,000 denier ballistic nylon. It has a DuPont coating on it. It also has a triple polyurethane coat, and that really helps from moisture. Of course, one of the things that I like about Maxpedition is this right here. You're going to protect those pistols. Beautiful. But the bag itself is a nice compact size, as the name suggests. And it's 14 inches in length, it's 10 inches wide, and 10 inches deep. So it really has a great compact feel to it, but yet there is plenty of room in this thing for gear. Now the webbing is high tensile strength, very excellent webbing. All the stitching, the thread even, is real high tensile strength. But even with that, everything is double stitched. All the internal seams are taped and sealed. So, you know, it just has that good solid feel to it. You're not going to get a lot of little flyers coming up with the threading, and it's going to just really keep, like I've said before, it's going to keep its really good looks. But more importantly, it's a very rugged bag. It has a double webbed handle here, just 1.5 inches webbing, and then we have a Velcro handle, and this really gives you a good place to grab hold. It also has a great shoulder strap, which is typical for Maxpedition, with the padding, and this also is very highly adjustable, so you can really pull this out. This is, of course, removable as well. Has steel D-rings here that are stitched, and you can see just the double and triple stitching that are going on here, and then you can just remove it very easily. These also swivel. I really like having the shoulder strap option. I mean, you can grab with the handles, you can grab it, pick it up and go, but especially when you're carrying a load, and that's the way it usually seems to me when I'm headed out to the range. I always have a lot of things I'm carrying, so I like to have the shoulder strap option. But we're going to look at the exterior pockets first, and it has 2 complete pockets on either side of the bag itself. These are 10.5 inches wide by 7 inches, and they're 1.5 inches in depth. And each side has separate features to it. This one, of course, is obviously for your magazines. It'll hold 6 double stacked magazines. I use my Glock magazines in mine.
Part of training, and you don't never know when something bad's going to happen. Usually this is one of the things.
You can see even here where there's box stitching, and then it's been X'd, so this really is good and solid for your strap coming up. The flap does lay flat out, so you're able to just lay it out on a table, and then you have a zippered compartment here. Of course, all the zippers are YKK zippers, very strong, and then you just have a regular pouch here. Now these on the outside are not padded, but the pouches inside are padded with closed foam padding, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. It does have double zippers with paracord pulls, and here we have like a mesh sleeve right here to be able to put a lot of things too. You can see what is in the compartment itself. Lays flat, and then you have a nice zippered compartment here that you can use for various things. I've typically been carrying my cleaning gear and my tools in this side, and of course my magazines on the other. Now there are 2 end pockets, which these are kind of slip pockets. They're 8 inches in height, and they're 7 inches across. And they actually are pretty roomy, and they will expand out somewhat. So you can get a lot of different stuff in the side pockets as well. Here on the other side, this side pocket, which is of course very similar to the one on the other side, it does have a nice little field here to be able to put patches, etc. on, and you know, it just helps to identify your bag. So whatever you like to put on your bag. It just helps identify it. To get in the main compartment, you have a zipper here with a pull here, and there are two separate loops that fit right here. And one of the things you can do there is take one of your Grimlock carabiners and pop in here, and you can put extra gear. In fact, my buddy at Upstate Tactical, Todd, he actually had a pouch set on the outside of his range bag. It was his medical pouch. So there's a lot of different options even outside of the bag itself. And of course the YKK zippers are real easy to manipulate. Velcro, very high quality Velcro, keeps your bag solid. Also it has this feature that has a flap that comes over. This also will help keep rain and moisture out. Now the first thing we're going to notice about this bag, you see a lot going on here, but this is a little ammo tote. This is excellent to be able to put your ammo in, and then when you get to the range you can pull it out. And these handles are reinforced. It's the nice 1.5 inch webbing, and then it comes together with these, this is double stitched. This also has D-rings on the outside where you're able to take your shoulder strap and put on here if you need to, or something else if you just want to attach it. Everything is stitched very well and solid. This webbing right here is exceptionally thick. And of course, even the webbing on the handles goes all the way around this little tote. So the tote itself is really high quality. There is closed foam padding here, and it's really nice and thick. It will give you a lot of protection for your firearms, separating ammo, doing whatever you need to. Very modular.
Training, you don't never know when something bad's going to happen. Usually this is one of
Now we do have a divider here that can be removed or adjusted to fit wherever you want to. And this is also padded as well. Now there are Velcro hook and loop strips that go here that actually work with your padded system. You can use this for other options. Now inside the bottom of the tote is a removable floor. And this is just a real hard card plastic that is covered with this nylon, and it just goes into the bottom and gives the tote some shape. The sides themselves are also closed foam padded. Now because this is padded though, this is an excellent place to be able to put any of your handguns. In fact, you can put a full-size 1911 government model down in these pouches. So it will fit most of your large semi-automatic and many of your revolvers. This is a 12-inch pocket. It's 7 inches deep. And this is 4.5 inches in width. So it's a nice little size to be able to use this even separately if you want to leave your bag and to carry it this way. Notice the stitching here. It goes all the way up through the webbing. Everything is stitched very cleanly, very nice. Maxpedition does an incredible job with putting together these bags. The quality is really high. And this bag is 12 inches in length, it's 7.5 inches wide, and it's 8.5 inches deep. So you have a lot of room for this bag. Now inside the bag itself there's a very large hook and loop field here. Here I have one of the Maxpedition universal holster systems that go here, and these work really well, even with your tote. So with the tote in the bag itself, you still have a lot of room on either side. In fact, I was carrying this the other day and I had 2 pistols set in here, and then I had 2 on the other side, and it still fit well, and then you still have pockets right here. You can even put mag carriers on the inside here. There are a lot of different things that you can get with the hook and loop systems that will allow a lot of different modularity right here. The floor of the main compartment is padded, and also all the walls all along the interior. So you have padded close cell foam all the way around here and below. You also have it in the lid here, and then you have it all through your tote. So it really gives it double, triple protection. Now the compact range bag is named compact for a reason, and it is a fairly small bag in some ways. I use this specifically for my pistols, and when I'm heading to the range, this makes an excellent bag carrying my pistols and pistol magazines. If I'm carrying something like a rifle with sandbags and a lot of other stuff, you can put that in here, but I really reserve this for my pistols, and I'd like a little more length for bags for using a rifle. But the compact range bag is one of the best bags that I've ever used. It is really exceptional, and it really makes it easy when you go out to the range. Everything's there. This is a really well thought out system. Now, there are a lot of cheaper bags on the market, but you're not going to find better quality than this Maxpedition compact range bag. I have some cheaper bags. They do okay. They end up pulling and having issues later on because I am pretty rough on my gear. But the one thing about the Maxpedition, I have a lot of confidence in their gear using this stuff for a number of years. Now, you can go to the Maxpedition website and check out the compact range bag to get all the details. But I want to encourage you to go to goinggear.com. They have a really great price on the bag itself. Plus, you get 10% off using Suchin, the coupon code, and you get free shipping. So Going Gear is a great source for all the Maxpedition bags and their whole product line. And also they have a great array of flashlights, knives, all kind of camping and preparedness gear. So check it out, goinggear.com. Great source. Marshall, who owns the company, is a really good friend of mine. And I'll tell you what, all of those guys down there are just fantastic to deal with. The Maxpedition compact range bag, thumbs way up, baby. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic.